Hey guys, we got ourselves a bunch of things to show you. I'm not showing you what that is. That's really cool. I got an unboxing for you, and I found something very cool at a thrift store. So let's begin. I got a lot. When I mean a lot, I mean a lot of records. I'm saving one for the end. So let's begin. Fairy tales for adults you wouldn't believe. By the way, I got all the records in the one CD you see in this video for free. So I traded some stuff in and I got these for free. So some of it was the free bin and some of it was paid for, but it all added up to $0. So there you go. Okay, yeah, as I said, I raided that bin, man. By the way, if you hear rain, I'm sorry about that. Let me show you that for okay. Moody Blues, Days of Future Past. I used to have this on SACD, and now I have it on record. Give me a second. Okay. Ad for some other stuff. Who cares? This is the side you're looking for. The Stones. Yeah, they're the only ones I know. Wow. Yeah, it's clean. At least fairly clean. It's the wrong way around, though. Side 1. Oh, side 1's kind of dirty. Side 2 is actually really clean. But side 2 needs a sponge wipe down, and I'm going to clean these records, of course. Hence why they were free, because they were absolutely destroyed. I mean, not destroyed, but absolutely dirty as hell. Give me 1 second. Okay. Moody Blues. Okay, I'm changing my order. Okay, yeah, that one. That one. Okay. What is this? Okay. I got a lot of Motown, Supremes, and Diana Ross stuff. So, Supremes, Right On. Okay. This is different. Has a poster that opens up. Okay. That's cool. As you can see. Here you go. And now, if I take this out, inside, oh shoot, the record is like coming apart. Okay, that's not good. There you go. Is this side 1? Or is this side 2? I can't tell. Oh, this is side 1. This is side 2. Okay. That's a problem. Wait. I got one record in this video that's really, really cool. Unfortunately, as I said, it's tearing apart. I'm going to try and not make it worse. More Supremes. This one has a gatefold kind of deal. Okay. Front, spine, back. Very 70s, not yet. Okay, I gotta get the sleeve out without destroying the damn thing. Sometimes you gotta use your feet to take these things out. Alright, Jackson 5, ABC, Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye. I recognize some of these artists, of course. I know more of the pop side of Motown. I don't really know much of the R&B soul stuff. Side 1, side 2, absolutely dirty, but who cares? It's free. I'm gonna give this a spin. Probably summertime, not this trip, but we'll see. Okay, this thing will go back in the case. Give me a second. Okay. Diana Ross joins the Temptations and the Supremes. Ain't no mountain high enough, so there you go. There's a song I know. That tells you how little I know of Motown, but there you go. Don't know any of these. Unfortunately, when is this? 69? 68. Okay, so yeah, this is. Yeah, I know more like 70s era Motown. Side 1, side 2. Oh, here's the back side. Okay, I recognize the Temptations. Smokey Robinson. Yeah, I know some of these. Okay, this is something I'm going to listen to. I don't know if this is like a live record or this is like a compilation. Or, yeah, I have no idea. Well, I'll find out. Okay. Is there another one? Okay, this is the soundtrack to a film called TCB. Never heard of it. Oh, Taking Care of Business. This was called. Okay. It's a gatefold. Yeah, for sure. Pick this one up. Free. Again, thanks to Still Life. You guys rule. If I didn't say so already. Is it the right way around this time? No, it's not again. Oh my goodness. I'll fix it. When I put it back in the case, I'm going to fix it. I put side 1 on this side, the curved side, always. Supremes, Four Tops. Who else do I know? Stevie Wonder, of course. I gotta get that double Stevie Wonder, double album Stevie Wonder album. Anyway, give me a second. Okay. I did fix it, and then one more. Diana Ross and the Supremes again. I don't know any of these songs. Oh, I know Hey Jude. I want to know what that Hey Jude sounds like. Of course, Paul McCartney, and you guys. If you guys don't know, I'm now becoming a Beatles Paul McCartney fan. So I'm curious to hear what that version of the song sounds like. Again, side 1, side 2, Gates. The other side. Oh, this one's actually not that bad. It's minor dirt on side 1. Yeah, it looks okay. Side 2, again, yeah, minor dirt. I can wipe that off, no problem. Oh, this was taken in Nevada. Okay. I wonder if this is a live album. We'll see. I also got some 80s stuff, some rock stuff. This was cool. Hope I didn't break anything. Carpenters. I've never seen a record that looks like this. I don't. So I know that they have a really good drummer. Yeah. I don't know the Carpenters music that well, but here's the other songs, albums on the label. A&M. Don't know any of those guys. And back. Come on. Oh, again, wrong way. Side 1, side 2. I guess that's fine for this one because the artwork's works this way. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. Air Supply, greatest hits. Some 80s. I know they made some good stuff. But let's see. It's funny, I don't recognize any of these songs. Okay. Side 1 and side 2, yeah. This way is okay for this gatefold because that's how its artwork goes. Side 1, side 2. Okay. Oh shoot. Don't break that. Okay, I'm gonna put that to the side because I don't want to break it. Three Dog Night captured live at the Forum. Don't know who they are, but it's a live record, and if you know anything about me, I love live records. And I believe it's now the Kia Forum. So there you go. Give me a second. Okay, side 1, side 2, gatefold, side 1. Hey, it's ABC. Side 2, cool. I'm gonna give this a listen. Yeah, a bunch of great artists have played at the Kia Forum. Of course, in LA. I think it's LA? I know it's California, but I think it's around that area, so there you go. I'm gonna give this a listen. I got even more live stuff. Black Oak, Arkansas. Never heard of these guys. This was $1, but I got it for free, essentially. This one has no sleeve, so side 1, side 2. Never heard of them. Okay. Groovy, the Young Rascals. I don't know. They sound like some Mersey beat or like that kind of sound. Mersey beat, pop rock of the 60s. So I decided to give it a chance. 67. So I'm not quite familiar with any of these artists. Yeah, sorry. This was before Hendrix, I think. So there you go. Side 1, side 2, a little dusty, a little dirty. Still nice for the collection. For free. For free, I'll take it. That's pretty much the right answer. Okay. There's one record, as I said, that's gonna be the closer to this video, and I'm very happy to have it. Peter Frampton. Picked this one up. I'm not very familiar with his music, but yeah, it was free. As you can see, it's practically sealed, so this one will go on the store, actually. Okay. Soundtrack to a classic TV show, Miami Vice. So yeah, I picked this one up. In the Air Tonight is on here. I'm gonna show you this record, and I'm gonna have to stop. I need to cut and come back. Side 1, side 2. Cat. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm back. I am going out hunting with my grandpa tomorrow, thrifting. Alright. Sorry. He just called, so he said he's free, so we're going. Soundtrack to movie FM. Not very familiar with this film. Cold as Ice is on here. That's the only song I know. Fly Like an Eagle. We Will Rock You. What else? Life in the Fast Lane. Okay, yeah, I'm just taking out the records. I've never watched this movie. Again. This is record 2. Why is it the wrong way? Okay, that is bizarre. Okay. What? Oh, okay. Record 1, side 1. Oh, okay. I get it, okay. Record 2, side 2. Records 2, side 3. And record 4, side 4. So this is meant for a record changer. That's why I was confused. I was like, wait a minute, what the hell? There you go. So give me a second. Okay. And then I got another compilation. This is the original hits of right now. I don't know if this is one of those fake compilations or what? We'll see. This feels like 180 gram vinyl. It's not. It's really heavy. Okay. Okay. What album is that? Yeah, one of these albums has this cover. Okay. Is that Phil Collins? No, it's not Phil Collins. I thought it was. Side 1, side 2. Okay. Okay. Big Bad Voodoo Daddy. This is The Beautiful Life. I've never heard of this album. As you spread it open. Okay, as I said, I never heard of this one. I'm definitely going back tomorrow. I went 2 days ago. I mean, yesterday at the time of recording, but I'm going back. Now that 100%, I have something else. I'll show you in a moment. You know what? Screw it. Let's do this now. Jackie Brown. Found this at the thrift store. Jackie Brown. I'm glad I own this movie. Cool. Code. It's coming home with me, by the way. 4K Blu-ray. I will be redeeming this code immediately. For whatever reason, they didn't have the movie. They didn't have Pulp Fiction. I mean, not Pulp Fiction. Give me a second. They didn't have Kill Bill. I don't know why. They only had one copy of Jackie Brown, and so I picked it up. Gladiator 2 on Steelbook. We're gonna try to take out the hype sticker, so I'll be right back. Okay, I got the. There we go. Oh, it's 3 discs. Okay, I didn't expect that. Blu-ray. There's also ad for 4K of Gladiator. Ad for the Paramount Shop. 4K. Movie. Blu-ray. Special features Blu-ray. I'm gonna redeem these immediately, but I'm not gonna test these till I get home. So, and last but not least, Red One. PG 1323 minutes. What is this white thing? I heard mixed thoughts on this film. Popping off. Stickers and junks. Okay. I'm definitely gonna watch this movie. code. I thought this was like an Amazon movie. Okay. Blu-ray. 4K Blu-ray. Unfortunately, no Blu-ray is included inside, so whatever. Oh! Then we got this. I know what this is. The seller of this was like, "Where's your package?" I'm like, I told him, like, it's toy media mail. I expected it not to come for a while. Okay. Pardon me, I just called J Hart. I wanted to know which ones he wanted. So he told me he wanted these 6 CDs. These are going to his house. Conway 20 Greatest Hits. I'm not in the country. So, yeah. Oh, this one's destroyed. Okay. Brooks and Dunn, Hardworking Man. Oh, this one's not as bad, but it's still pretty bad. I think it'll copy, though. Not in the country. Toby Keith, self-titled. He said he doesn't have this, so it's going to him. Again, I'm not into country, so there you go. Confederate Railroad. If this is like Southern rock, I might change my mind and I'll let them know. But yeah. Probably not. This is probably not staying in my collection. I don't know how I feel about that name. And some Beach Boys. I had this on cassette, but yeah, I'm gonna give this to him, and he can. I'm gonna tell him to give me a copy of this digitally. That's for him. And Today, Beach Boys Today. So I think this is the compilation. Yeah, 29 tracks. BMG copy. So there you go. Now for me, Best of Don McLean, American Pie, of course. I gotta have a copy of American Pie on CD. It's a classic song. Disc. John Cougar Mellencamp, Scarecrow. ROCK in the USA. Is that on here? Yes, it is. ROCK in the USA. I love that song. Okay. Cool. Best of the Bee Gees. This is pre-disco, isn't it? I'm still gonna keep this. Okay. Disc. Frank Zappa, the best band you've ever heard in your life. Godfather Part 2 theme. Purple Haze. Okay, I want to hear what this sounds like. This sounds like an interesting record. It's some very. I'm not very familiar with Zappa, but I'm definitely familiar with Hendrix. I'm curious, is this a live album or what? I have no idea. 2-disc album, Zappa, Heavy Duty Judy. That sounds like an interesting song. But of course, I gotta listen to songs I know, like Hendrix and Purple Haze, Sunshine of Your Love, that kind of music. That's my speed. The heavy stuff. Beatles Past Masters Part 2. This is, this is the songs that were released as singles post 66, 65, 66. Lady Madonna. Pet Sounds is the final one, and then we're gonna wrap this up. Wouldn't it be nice to be together? I actually never heard Pet Sounds. It's on my list of albums to hear. I know it's a very important record to the history of music, so I'll give it a listen. I will. Trust me. Disc, 15 track CD. Okay. Now here comes the hard part. The best stuff, rather. Band on the Run and Jet. I haven't heard this record in full, but I've heard Band on the Run and Jet. It's on my list of albums to listen to. It's Paul McCartney. Come on. So, includes a poster, which is cool. Spoiler alert, if this video is being released before this one, I also have it on CD. And the same poster is included in the box. It's a smaller, of course it's a smaller size poster, but it's the same exact poster. Of course, if you didn't know, this record was recorded in Lagos, in Africa. So, here's your lyrics. But yeah, they had to, they're basically asked not to have any African instruments on this record, which I think is quite weird, but okay. Band on the Run, side 1, side 2. I'm gonna definitely give this a listen. You might be like saying, listen on what? Like, didn't your turntable not work and you give up on it? Well, number one, I'm actually selling it to somebody, and they want it, even if it's broken, because it's a high value player, and I'm like, I don't. If they, yeah, hopefully I can sell it for a good price. It's a Band on the Run. Yeah, you might be like, what am I listening to? What am I gonna listen to it on? What am I gonna listen on to it, or whatever? I got this at the thrift store. This is was apparently a Walmart exclusive. This is the ATLP Go BT, available to connect through wireless Bluetooth. Here you can read what this is. Yeah, this is from 2021. And then, yeah, I'm gonna flip it over for you. I don't want to break anything. That's cool. I'm definitely gonna give this a listen because I'm excited to hear some rock and roll on this. As I said, I'm gonna listen to Band on the Run. I have McCartney's first solo record as well. I might do some record transfers if I feel like I'm up to it. Not Band on the Run, but I'm gonna do ones that I don't have personally and I don't have digitally. So yeah, there you go. We're gonna have to quickly do this because I'm gonna have to eat dinner pretty soon. So give me a second. I'm gonna open this up. 45 adapter. I'm gonna read that in a moment. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. I have everything. Cables. The power lead. Instructions, which I'm gonna cut open right now. Yeah, big ass scissors. Come on, open, will you? Give me a second. Okay. I read it. I don't need anything else. Oh. Here's the mat, and here's the platter. Let's take those off. I'm gonna take the tape off. Okay. And then punk. And there goes the mat in a minute. I could technically buy a record mat and put something else on here, but I'd like to have the original mat on for now, so I don't have one. Yeah, it was brand new, which is shocking. So yeah, felt mat, and here is the platter, which of course we're gonna need. As you can see, this is similar to my other turntable that has, what's it called? The one that doesn't work. One of my other ones that doesn't work. This is kind of like a hybrid of my two turntables. My other one was only manual, so mechanism-wise, it's similar. No, it did have auto reverse, auto return. But this one has start and stop. So the plastic goes flying. Let's put down the mat. And I'm gonna take off the tape. Take off the tape. Tape has this. I don't like this tape thing. Okay, give me a second. Okay, platter is on. Mat is on. I'm gonna go plug this in. In the moment, I'm gonna take this off. I gotta take out the 45 adapter. That's the other thing I gotta do. I read a video where you should watch the video that said that half the time these turntables are in manual mode. I mean, in the middle of auto return. So I want to make sure this is up and it doesn't accidentally go dragging down on the stuff. I'm gonna go put it on top of the Laserdisc player. I'm gonna actually take out the 45 adapter, put it in its little corral, bring it over, and let's go plug it in right now. Give me a second. Oh, one more thing before I plug it in. Here's the back. This doesn't have a output for direct AV. This is 3.5 millimeter. And then that's why there's the adapter. I was confused. And there goes the power. Let's go put it in and kicks some ass with a brand new turntable. Excuse me. Okay, yep, it's in this home. And if I start, this does do its job of going up and going down. I can start. And then I can stop too. I'm gonna go grab a record. I'll be right back. Okay, so I got it connected through Bluetooth through my speaker. I'm gonna try. Nah, not neck deep. Something that won't get copyright claimed. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I have this. Yeah, I'm gonna be spinning that up for sure. walk this way, that's gonna get copyright complete. Yeah, why don't we do this one? Why don't we do this one? We're gonna do a 45, and then I'm gonna do a 33 as well. If this does get copyright claimed, I'm going to have to mute the audio, but we'll see. So I put it on the 45, 12 inch, 7 inch. This is a 33, so I'm gonna just hit start. Let's see. Oh shit, no. Stop. No. Stop. I forgot to take off the plastic cover. So I was like, oh crap, okay. Now start. Here goes nothing. I'm gonna close the lid. Okay. So there's a little sample. Yeah, that's a 45. Oh, hit stop. Hit stop. Okay, so that's Tina Valpa. I got that in the lot of the Cryptic CD back in the day, so there's that. And it does sound great, so I'm going to carefully put this down. Give me 1 second. We're going to do something different. We're going to do a 45 at, 12-inch 45. I don't want to get copyright claim, but I wanted to show you a picture disc. Look at that. I'm gonna have to stop. Yeah, it's gonna sound very crackly, but yes, it's totally working. I'm glad. It's kind of ridiculous seeing a 45 go, 12-inch go 45 RPM. But yeah, this works. Yeah, hopefully this summer I'll get to spin up this set again. The last time I spun it up, I wasn't able to spin up the LPs. But yeah, I like to binge this set, this complete set. It's about 24 hours, but yeah. Give me a second. Okay, we're gonna try one more disc for the hell of it. We're gonna try something with the 45 adapter. We're gonna play Movie Medley 7-inch. I didn't clean this yet, so it might sound a bit rough. Yeah, it looks okay. Well, we'll just start it. This song starts with, like a violin section, so it should be okay to play. Here we are. Yeah, I don't want to get copyright claim. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, it completely works. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Maybe some more LPs going. Oh, since this works, I'm going to do a bonus unboxing for you guys. Since I never opened this, but now that I have a working player that I completely trust, let's do this. I have something that I've wanted to open for a while. Here it is. We're gonna do this. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm gonna open this set up. Green Day 39 Smooth. This came out last year, and I heard that if I keep things sealed, I might damage it. James, don't put down the skinhead. Yeah, there we go. Give me a second. I'm gonna open this up. Take off the stickers, and we're gonna crack her open. Okay, well, the plastic's not being nice with me. I'm going to cut out shapes and I'm going to put it in the sleeve. But yeah, Open this up. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but we're gonna do this. Can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm gonna try and make it so that the back can come off in one piece, fairly one piece. So yeah. Come on. You guys are getting a bonus unboxing out of this. So I'm glad for you guys. You guys get something extra in this video that wasn't planned. This is, I don't remember when I ordered it, but I ordered it when it was announced. So yeah, I'm gonna put these to the side, and now the sleeve is on its own. 1,000 hours. Oh, you got, what is this? Card, poster? Okay, so it's original sheet replica. I'm definitely going to be spinning this up in a little while. The 1,000 hours dry ice, and the one I want and only of you. So this was their first EP released in 1989. Yeah. I didn't know they started that early. The first time I became a fan, but yeah. And then here is the album itself. I hope there's no damage. We'll see. Oh, get artwork. I'm curious to see if this is original. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Sheets. Lookout Records logo. On silver LP. By the way, I will be, as I said, I will be cutting the sheets out and putting it in the sleeve. There you go. Side 1, side 2. I'm gonna try find those replacement sheets for this one, the MoFis. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna put this away. Yeah, record doesn't look warped or anything like that, so we should be in good order. And here's Slappy. A little bent, but that's okay. What was his name? So here's the sleeve, both sides. So yeah, I am going to actually cut out the stuff right now, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Hey guys, welcome back. If you could, please let it load. Please subscribe to the channel. It does help us out a lot. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours worth of views. Every little bit does help. Sorry, I'm getting all itchy right now, but that's besides the point. Please subscribe to the channel. It does help us out a lot. We're trying to hit again 1,000 hours and 4,000 4,000 hours worth of views and 1,000 subscribers. This weekend will be a tier list video. So a new tier list will go up on Saturday. I'm gonna hopefully record a tier list sometime. Probably if I can on Friday, I will. If not, patrons, I'm sorry, you won't be getting an exclusive tier list. I'll talk more about that later. Also check out the eBay store, as you can see here. Although this picture's changed from what I see in post. I'm gonna change it later. Anyway, as stuff is sold. Check out the eBay store. I sell movies. I sell music. I occasionally sell toys and video games. In fact, recently I just sold a board game. I put it up the night before, and it sold that morning. So some things do sell quite fast. So if you're interested, I recommend you snag it as quickly as possible. You never know if it might go, or might be bought by somebody else or whatnot. I do take offers on all items. I do combine things together. However, I don't give shipping discounts unless you buy 4 or more items. That is my limit because of shipping fees and all that junk. Um, your purchase will go to my short film, and I only make deliveries on Mondays. Cutoff is 7 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time to be shipped out that Monday. So yeah, this Monday I'll be going to the post office. So yeah, don't worry. And finally, check out Patreon. Patrons have been a little. I've been a little bit behind on Patreon. I will explain about that in a moment. Um, Again, sorry, patrons. We'll talk more about that later, and I'm gonna try and mitigate the problem. We'll see. Anyway, Patreon for $1, you get exclusive video. You get one exclusive video a month. It is April, so I need to do something. I will probably next weekend. My goal is next weekend. I will next weekend or next Friday, depending how drained I am. I'll explain why that might be next Friday. We'll see. I will do a update for you guys on the short film In Search of Dogma. I will give you a brief update as of right now, as of what's going on right now. Just a brief one, and I'll go more in depth on the Patreon video. You'll get pictures of storyboards, and they've already got this. A little bit of the script. I didn't want to spoil the film. I'm gonna send them more storyboards, and I'm gonna send them like images of other documentation that might be interesting to read. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, do check out Patreon. This project I'm gonna be doing that for, and possibly future projects. I don't know what my 4-year college's deal is with making films and how their documentation works and all that junks. I will find out soon, as I'll be going back to my 4-year next semester. We'll talk about that probably in June, July. We'll talk more about that later. But Precedence is this short film coming out right now. I'll explain about backlogs and stuff shortly, as soon as I finish this promotion stuff. And the $9 tier gets you 2 mystery movies, or 4 for 2 months, and I just send it out at once. It's up to you how you want it done. Yeah, so please, if you're interested, let me know. Not let me know. Check it out. Again, every single month I try and do something special. However, my schedule and stuff, especially if I'm doing a shoot like this, is going to be radically, busy. So I do apologize if there are some delays with stuff. So, yeah. Patreon, check it out, where you can support me. Again, $1, exclusive access to everything. $9, 2 mystery movies, or 4 for 2 months, or 2 or 4 for 2 months, and everything with $1 tier. So yeah, thank you. Promotion out. All right, hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna give you guys an update on me and my production life. If you're curious, if you will. So this rest of the section is about how the film is going. I'm gonna bookmark these into 3 distinctive sections, as main feature, promotion, and then this part. So my film. We are near production. Let's go. I have a definitive first day and second days of shooting. Let's go. We're shooting on Thursday and Friday next week. Half days for each, I think. We might do a full day on Friday, and I might have to skip class, but we'll see. And then I'm gonna take the second week. the next week also, I'm probably going to take Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The following week after that, it's 15, 16, 17. And might have to take one extra day, like 22 or something like that. And then my friend's going to shoot the end of April, which is going to be crazy. Uh, so yeah, next week I'm shooting slash in class every single day of the week next week. I'm usually home on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I'm at school half day on Thursdays, and I'm at school all day on Mondays. So I'm actually gonna be doing stuff for school every day next week. Crazy, huh? By the way, if you're wondering, I'm working on my production book. I have I've done maybe the first minute or two of storyboarding out of 10 minutes, so I have a lot of work to do this weekend. I also need to buy food to feed my crew. That's the other thing I'm gonna have to do this weekend. So I'm gonna be at the market. I gotta buy food for my crew, which is they're gonna have fun. Um, I'm gonna make some things for them. Yeah, because I'm generous. No, that's required too. So, but I figured, if I'm gonna give them food, I may as well give them something special. So yeah. There may or may knowing my schedule that I'm going to be busy every single day next week. There may or may not be a video next week. Heck, there was almost not going to be a video this week. I almost forgot. And I just remembered I'm recording this Wednesday night. I didn't even do the Patreon early access this week. I do apologize, patrons. But yeah, as I said, I almost forgot. So knowing that, there may or may not be a video period next week. There will be, as I said, a tier list for everybody else. I'm just gonna make one public. I don't have another one. Wait, I may or may not have a backlog for patrons. We'll see. Hopefully, I can get one up for patrons. I gotta double check. I think I have one or two left. So I'm gonna put one up for patrons. I won't be filming any for a while because until I hit post production, that's when I'm gonna shoot another tier. I have 2 tier lists to do. In fact, I'm gonna start working on my third. I'm gonna start listening to work on my third tier list. I listen to records before I go to bed, if you didn't know, and then from that data, I rank all the records. So there you go. If you're curious. So I'm still working on videos, even though I'm not shooting them. So yeah, as I said, I'm gonna be shooting every day next week. So there may or may not be a video next week. I don't know. I will keep you stay posted to my community tab. I will update you with details on if there will be a video next week or not. I don't know what the heck's going on over here. There may or may not be a video next week. Just saying. How's my production going along, and how's other people's production going on? My friend slash classmate, his is going quite well. He's about halfway done. Although one of his cast got sick, so we sent him home, and he didn't show up today, and he'll show up next week. Hopefully, we'll see. So magic, woohoo! Okay, his will be done next week. If his friend is feeling better, and which will probably happen, and everything works out, we will be shooting next week and be done with this. Mine's, however, is more complicated. There's like 4 or 5 locations, so mine's is going to take the longest. Knowing that I'm going to be shooting next week into the following week, my other classmate hasn't given me an update on his shooting schedule, but he'll probably be taking that 3rd week, and my video as a whole is due on the 12th, May 12th. So yeah, we're in crunch mode, guys. So I just want to get it done. I have my production binder next to me right here in my hands. If you're wondering what it's like, I do send my patrons screenshots and pictures of storyboards and stuff like that if they're interested. I mean, that's a part of the deal. I send them documentation and stuff. I don't send everything at first. Once the film is out and people watch it, that's when I send everything because I don't want to spoil the fun of what happens. So I send, well, like I'll send them like maybe the first act of dialogue and the first act of storyboard, and then I don't send them anything else because I don't want to spoil the film. Of course, you got to keep your secrets and stuff. So yeah, patrons, you'll be getting more story. I send them the first page. I'll be sending them up until where they let their line of dialogue ended. With their last line was, "Holy crap!" Okay. Oh, you're on. I'll see you over there. I know it's random dialogue, and then they run off. So that's the last shot. That's the last thing I'm gonna show them. Because I don't want to spoil anything. If you're interested in seeing this documentation for yourself, please join Patreon. That is my last plug of this video, damn it. But yeah, I have my production binder, and I still have work to do, but I still have classes, and it's driving me nuts. I'm going to be honest with you. As I said, I'm doing this film. I'm in 2 business classes, media business classes, and I have portfolio. Thankfully, this week's assignment is really easy. It's like make your mission statement. It's like I can make it up in like 5 minutes. I don't have to think about it. So yeah, film. So yeah, thankfully other assignments have been light. For the most part, I can kind of take back and then go fully into this for the most part. This weekend I will be storyboarding, at least finishing like the first like 4 or 5 pages. Wait, where does this end? Okay, I'll be finishing the first 5 pages of storyboard this weekend, at least, at the minimum, and then I'm gonna do the rest later because I don't think I'll be ready for shoot time, and that's all I'm shooting anyway. I'm not even, and then part of the second act, I'm not gonna even be shooting till the following week, so I don't really need it done, but I just want to get it sequentially out of the way, So I'm gonna get that done this weekend. I also have to buy food. I'm gonna make my crew food and stuff. So yeah, if you're more interested on production information, I will do a more in-depth video on Patreon. You can have more fun. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, to recap, production is going along well. My Classmates 1 is almost done. I'm starting next week. And then I'll probably be shooting the following week. What else? Yeah. So, and then the following week I'll probably have Friday off, too. So, have fingers crossed. And yeah, there may or may not be a video next week. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please check out all the other videos I have, and there's a tier list coming up on Saturday. All right, I'll see you guys on Saturday. Peace, everybody.